Alright, we all now have our wish. Now, The Fiend is Universal Champion. But now the question is, how can WWE not ruin it? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. WWE Ruining here, and welcome, I don't know, this was going to be Welcome to Top 5 Fridays, but, I don't think I'm going to do a top 5 format for this. I think we're just going to kind of have a discussion video, if that's cool with you guys. So, basically, we all got our wishes last night. Like I said in the intro, The Fiend is now Universal Champion. And quickly, I would like to apologize for everyone who was getting upset at me for spoiling the result. I get it was very early in the day. A lot of people were busy. They were at work or something. Just a word of advice. If it wasn't me, it would have been someone else. So just try to delete the YouTube app and the Twitter app and all that kinds of stuff like that if you don't want spoilers. Because I've been in your shoes. I've had to do that before. But from my job standpoint, from a marketing kind of thing, you can market, The Fiend winning the title a lot more than you can just Seth Rollins versus Fiend. But I apologize for that, but just so you guys know, just a word of advice. You should probably delete all social media if you're not trying to spoil the finish of a show until you actually see it. But enough of that, let's go ahead and jump into this video about The Fiend and how WWE shouldn't ruin him. So the first way I think WWE can ruin him is you're going to make him lose the title too soon. So he's supposed to be, and this is what I don't understand, right? So they've announced The Fiend is having a match on Raw. They announced this before Crown Jewel, and I think before the draft, that Fiend is having a match inside of a steel cage on Raw. Here's what I don't get. Fiend is SmackDown superstar now. So is that still on? Or what? Like I don't understand how they're doing that. I mean, I can understand if they're doing it at Survivor Series. Completely understandable. But I don't see how they would be able to do that on Raw or even SmackDown, because they're on two different brands, Rollins and Fiend, and there's no rematch clauses, so it would be, unless they brought the rematch clauses back and I missed the memo, this wouldn't make a lot of sense to have this kind of match. But I think the first way WWE can ruin The Fiend is actually making him lose the title too soon, maybe give it back to Rollins, or maybe he loses to someone else. And I think they're trying to book him a little smart, kind of protect the character a little bit, and they're not really having him lose clean. They're kind of like screwing him out of the title, like countouts, disqualification, stuff like that. I mean, obviously he can't lose the title on a countout, but before he was the champion, and he can't lose the title in disqualification either. But my point was, before he was the champion, they were kind of screwing him like that. So, I mean, I'm sure there's some kind of way they can like slip around the rules and kind of slip his way and make him lose the title somehow if they want to do that. But I'm hoping for once they'll actually be smart and keep the title on Fiend for a little bit. So I don't understand how they're doing the Rollins feud, but I know they're supposed to be having a match at Survivor Series. They had that one scheduled for a Raw and all kinds of stuff. So I don't know. I don't want the title back on Rollins. I don't know. Should the story end there? I think maybe one more match. If that, I mean, the story, these were long matches. They put a lot of story into this. They pissed off a lot of people too. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if they should keep Rollins and Fiend going. I feel like maybe Fiend in the Universal Championship should move on to something else. And something I was just thinking, Universal Championship goes SmackDown now, because that's what they said. I'm like, well, obviously Fiend's not winning because he's on SmackDown, and the title's a Raw title, so obviously he's not going to lose his match. Obviously he's not going to win this match. He's going to lose this match, and then he's going to go to SmackDown and maybe go on to face Lesnar or something. Well, boy, was I wrong. Fiend actually won the title, and then I realized the Universal Championship is a big red title, red for Raw, pretty much. And now it's going to be on SmackDown, so what sense does that make? Which kind of leads me in my next point. I think The Fiend, at least in some way, is going to change the Universal Championship. I don't mean like figuratively or whatever the word is to like change. I mean, he's going to like literally change the way it looks. So I don't know if they're just going to turn the whole strap blue, like they have the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I don't know if they're going to do it blue, or if he should just go all out without. I'm more for this idea. I think The Fiend should have his own Fiend design for the Universal Championship. It should be something like crazy. Like he has all kinds of crazy design stuff, like the lantern and stuff like that, and obviously his mask and stuff. I feel like he should have a custom title. Like back, I mean, I feel like an old person saying like back in the day or whatever, but Like, you know what I'm talking about. When wrestling was different, in a different era, wrestlers would have their own custom titles all the time. And I feel like they should kind of bring that back. I get it costs more money, but when you have someone like The Fiend, who is obviously your top guy right now, he is obviously the face of the company, even though he's a heel, but he's not really a heel. I think you should go ahead and invest that. I mean, they can get these titles made, like WWE, like they're not paying, you know, they're not paying like top dollar. Obviously, it's WWE. It's not like some random person's going to a belt maker like, hey, how much? Like WWE, they get these belts made. And I know Vince McMahon, if he ever heard anyone saying the word belt as much as I'm saying right now, he would probably flip his shit. But basically, what I'm trying to say here is WWE, it's not a huge deal for them to get a custom belt band. And I think it would be amazing if we had a Fiend custom, I won't say belt no more, custom championship title. I think that would be very cool. I mean, I just in my head, I can just picture like so many cool design ideas. And I just think they should do that. But yeah, Fiend, they gotta be careful the way they book this guy. I mean, they should just put someone with, you know, who not gonna ruin him. Like, I don't know, me? They should put me in charge. Or someone, any wrestling fan who actually enjoys the product. I just really hope they don't ruin Fiend, and I hope they don't, like, drag this Rollins title, for the title, the feud out for a long time. I just hope they smarten up to this a little bit. But they actually made one good decision. In the past few years, they actually decided to put the title on Fiend, which is an excellent idea, and I'm glad they finally were able to do that. I enjoyed the finish. I enjoyed pretty much the whole match. Yeah, so Saudi Arabia, I think something really good and like meaningful finally came out of those shows. Because for a while, those shows just felt like they were just thrown together with the biggest names they could possibly get to kind of draw in the most money and people they could possibly get to them without any like actual reasoning to them, and they won't really apply to future storylines or anything. So I think they finally did something meaningful. I know a lot of people were saying the whole show was like very underwhelming or whatever, and I don't mean to turn this into a whole review of Crown Jewel or whatever. I'm just reviewing like the main thing we're talking about here, The Fiend. But they finally did something meaningful, and I'm kind of glad they did that. And I'm proud of Vince for actually making a good decision for once. And I don't like to hate on like every decision ever, but just that Hell in a Cell thing where it's like a DQ, and we're like, is that, you just got a DQ in a freaking Hell in a Cell? Like, what the hell? Like, Mick Foley fell off the top of the Hell in a Cell. Many people have fell off the top of the Hell in a Cell, or at least off the side of the Hell in a Cell. Did we call it DQ then? Well, no, of course not. It's a Hell in a Cell, there is no DQs. So he gets hit with a freaking sledgehammer, which Triple H has used a sledgehammer inside the Hell in a Cell before and didn't get DQ. So what sense does this make? Literally, what sense does this make? And it was the worst booking decision I've ever like seen in my entire life was for Hell in a Cell. But Crown Jewel actually made a good decision. I think it's very fitting to have The Fiend win the title, The Fiend win it on Halloween. I think that's very fitting. So, I mean, we don't have to be like, oh, what was that day again? No, we know. October 31st, Halloween, Fiend won the title. But I'm happy about that. I just hope they book him very smart. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like, what do you guys think how they should book The Fiend? Like, if you guys have any specific ideas. I didn't really have too many specific thoughts. I had more of like, they should change the title because he's going to be on SmackDown with it. And maybe, since he's changing it anyway, maybe they should have custom design. They should keep it on him for a while, and they should do some kind of new feud. I heard some rumors about Lesnar and Fiend, and I don't know if that would really benefit anyone that much. I mean, it would be entertaining nonetheless, but you're either going to make Lesnar look weak or Fiend look weak. I don't think there's really going to be a winner out of that situation. I mean, there's obviously going to be a winner, but I don't think it's going to be like a beneficial thing to the product itself if we do like Lesnar and Fiend. At least right now, I feel like Fiend should have a few more feuds before we go into a Lesnar kind of thing. Which I don't know what Lesnar, how his match would be with that, because we all know Lesnar's reputation there. But just thinking of some people he could feud with. I mean, there's a lot of options, and I'm thinking maybe one more Rollins match. Maybe we go ahead and do that at Survivor Series, and then move on to something else. I don't know. Or maybe they're just going to hold on to the Rollins kind of thing until Royal Rumble. I don't know, guys. We'll just have to wait and see. Well, those are just some of my personal ideas. I know everyone has their own brain and their own ideas, so let me know what you guys have in your brains down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll be down there replying to you guys. And yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Today was a double upload day. I'm going to be trying to do these a lot more. I'm trying to bring this channel back to life, to the glory that it once was, and it can still be and do way better than it ever has before. It's just I've been slacking here. I want to consider it basically took 2 years off YouTube because I was so like inconsistent or whatever. But this is November, and November 2019 is the month this channel turns around and does amazing. There's gonna be a double upload almost every day, and I have a new series coming to the channel. If you guys didn't see the video I did earlier today, definitely go check that out. But I think you guys should watch this video nonetheless. My name is Brandon Hodge, and I'm going to plug some stuff now, so just excuse me while I do that. And if you stick around for that to the end of the video, make sure you go ahead and comment down below that you actually stuck around from all my plugging. So yeah, plugging time, here we go. So if you guys want to help support this channel and keep this channel going stronger than ever, I have 2 ways you can do so. First off, I have my own merchandise store. So if you guys want a badass Brandon Hodge t-shirt, there's a link for them down below. Also, there's stickers if you guys don't want to buy like an expensive t-shirt. I mean, they're not that expensive. They're only 20 bucks compared to like WWE's. What do they charge now? Like 40 bucks at shows for their shirts. So my t-shirts are half the price of WWE's. So if you want to support the channel, that's one way. And the stickers, I believe, are like $6.99 or something. There's nothing too crazy. But the second way you can support this channel is you can support this channel with SeatGeek. If you guys are looking for a ticket, looking to go to a show or a sporting event or concert, circus, anything, you can use my code for your anything ticket and save yourself 20 bucks, which can buy you like merchandise at the show. So you should definitely consider using the code. The code is just my last name. My name is Brandon Hodge, so the code is just Hodge. It's for first time orders only though. So here's a little cheat for you guys. If you guys have used SeatGeek before, just make a new account with a new email and you can use my code anyway and save you 20 bucks. But that's just a little cheat there, which I definitely shouldn't be saying. But ladies and gentlemen, sorry for all the pointless plugging. Keeps the lights on here, keeps things going. So hopefully we don't mind about a minute of pointless plugging every video just so we can keep things going. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'm Brandon Hodge. Tomorrow, what is tomorrow? But yeah, tomorrow's gonna be another double upload day, so definitely go check out those 2 videos tomorrow. But until then, guys, I'm Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.